no thinking. Slow me down, I'm on my way. Little bitches, you gon' hold me down, I'm here to stay. And that just told me, Rose, we ain't here to play. Feel like I'm losing my mind, running around in a big ass maze.
What's good, YouTube gang? Welcome back to another video with your boy. And if you're new to the channel, make sure y'all smash that like button, man. We on our way to 1K. We gotta hit it before the end of August, feel me? So make sure y'all do that. But for today's video, I got something special for y'all, man. We finally gonna be doing a tier list. And if y'all don't know what a tier list is, it's basically you ranking the best sneaker from the worst, you know, in your opinion. See, this is gonna be my opinion, so I don't want to hear, oh, this sneaker is better than this sneaker. That's your opinion. This is my opinion. Everybody has a right to their own opinion, and nobody's opinion is wrong. Tell me, it's just what you like. So without further ado, man, let's jump right into this video. And this is a tier list right here. Obviously, red is the best. Green is trash. Shout out to Gio for suggesting this video, man. We really wanted to see this one, so I got you, bro. So what sneaker you want to start with? Let's start with the threes. I personally have a pair of threes, and you know they're not the best shoe. Like, the colorways is whack to me. There's only two colorways that, you know, really are good, like the true blues or these right here, the cements. Every other colorway is trash to me. The tip of the toe looks like it's arched up. Like, I don't really like this shoe, so we're gonna put it in the trash tier. Cause see, and that's my opinion. A lot of people may have that sneaker at good. I don't like the threes. I really don't like the threes. I bought one pair of threes, didn't like how it looked on my feet, and it was over. I even forgot which. It wasn't the true blues or the cements, the infrared ones, I think they were called. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what they were called. All right, for the next sneaker, let's go to the 13s. Now the 13s, they're good. You feel me? They're all right. Like, most colorways are good. Got the Flints, you got the Breads. Feel me? The He Got Games is probably the best 13s out there, in my opinion. And History of Flight, those are clean, you know. So I would put the 13s. They're nice, regular. When I first seen the 13s though, I really didn't like them, but they grew on me. So we're gonna put them as, you know, good. They're right in the middle for me. Now the 10s, I got a pair of 10s too. I use them for work sneakers. Like, these are trash. And this website is smart. They know what they're doing. They put the best, well, most of the best colorways on each sneaker. But this is the best color. The black and white ones is the best colorway. Every other 10s you see, and probably like the white with the blue, those are the ones I got. I forgot the name of them. These sneakers are ugly. They're trash. I don't like them. They feel heavy. I'll leave them there as trash tier. Now for the 12s, let's hit the 12s. They don't really have a lot of colorways. Like, other than the taxis or the flu games, like right here, again, they show the best sneaker on the display. Other than those two sneakers, what other 12s are you actually gonna go buy? What other 12s? So I'm gonna put these in meh, because I really don't. I don't own a pair of 12s. The only 12s I actually wanted was not even the flu games. I wanted the taxis. Those were clean. You feel me? Those were real clean, actually. Let's go to the 8s, man. See, the 8s is another pair of sneakers where it's just like they're trash. Wait, let me rephrase that. They're not trash, but it's like, what 8s am I buying? If it's not the Aqua 8s, and those are the best 8s. If it's not the Aqua 8s, somebody in the comment section tell me another pair of good 8s that are not Aqua 8s. Feel me? Like, this is, they're not trash though. Don't get me wrong. They're not trash here, but they're meh. They're not trash. Now let's go to the 11s, man. The 11s, I'm probably gonna get a little heat for this, but the 11s are a really good sneaker. Every colorway is fire. They're a good sneaker. They're a little uncomfortable after a while, but 11s are fire. You feel me? Ball like 96, Concords, Breads. You can name like 100 different Space Jams. You can name 100 different 11s, and they all fire. I'm definitely gonna put this as great. You know, it's not S tier. It's not. I'm sorry. It's just not. Now the 4s are some fire that you could wear. That's a sneaker you could wear with anything. Like, it's raining outside, you throw a pair of sweatpants, throw some 4s on, feel me? You running late to school, oh, you throw on these 4s, feel me? Like, the 4s you could wear with anything. There's multiple colorway, any colorway on the 4s is fire. You got the Bread 4s, Oda Sport, you got the Bravos, Royalty. Like, all the 4s are fire. They're you could chill, you could pop out in those, and you could chill in those. It's comfortable. They're not great though. They're not great. They're just chill. They underrated. They're low key. Those are low keys. A lot of people got into sneakers because of the 4s. Because the 4s was coming out with some heat. Alright, so we're gonna move on to the 5s. See, the 5s are the most, that's like the third, probably in my opinion, third most cultured Jordans. The 5s, you will go anywhere, everybody got a pair of 5s. You feel me? Like, everybody got a pair of 5s. You got grapes, you got Oreos, you got fire reds. I remember when I was in like probably 10th grade, I got my pair of fire reds. I was hyped. And we all had a group picture of all our fire reds. Like, 5s are like the most easy to obtain Jordans. Like, everybody had a pair of 5s. You go anywhere, they had a pair of 5s. Those are like the most cultured to me. So I'm gonna put the 5s as. For the 9s, the 9s is another sneaker where it's just like, ugh. Like, I really don't like 9s. The only 9s, to be honest, are like the Cool Grey 9s. Cool Grey 9s is the best 9s to me. And that's probably because I had a little history with the Cool Grey 9s, but those are the only 9s that, in my opinion, I would ever wear. I don't know about y'all, but those are the only 9s. And they're not trash. Like, they're not trash though. Like, you gotta, your sneakers gotta be really trash to be trash. You feel me? But those are not trash. Oh, that was my fault. We're not putting the 5s as good. We're putting them as great. Let's get right into the 6s, man. 6s are a good shoe. Like the Carmines, they're good. Their colorways are good. You could literally put, you know, the girls had the infrared 6s. There's nothing wrong with 6s. But in my personal opinion, I had the Sport Blues, and maybe because they were a little bigger, I really didn't. I don't like they're not bad. They're definitely good tier though. They're not great. In my opinion, in your opinion, those are probably the most legendary Jordans. But I don't like 6s. I just don't. I personally rather wear 7s. Now 7s are hard. You cannot go wrong with a pair of 7s. You got the Olympic 7s, the Bordeaux, the Hair 7s, the Raptors. Like, every colorway on this sneaker is fire. The design is fire. They took from 6. This is what you're supposed to do. They took from the design of 6 and elevated with 7, which is fire. See, what really got me is this part. I never liked this part on my 6s. I hated that part. See, in the 7s, they put that, and it was fire. Now let's get right into the 2s. The 2s, that's a sneaker that I really don't understand. I don't get how you could get the 2. If any Jordans you could get wrong, I don't understand how you get the 2s wrong. The 2s are trash. There is not one pair of 2s where I would look at them like, yo, I need those. Those sneakers are trash. Those 2s and 14s are garbage to me. Like, I don't understand how you could go off of a shoe that was made in the 1980s that are the ones were made in the 1980s and they were so spot on. How could you go from the 1s being that good to the 2s being horrible? Probably arguably the worst Air Jordan sneaker ever. The 2s, if I see anybody, there's only one pair of 2s that are okay to wear, the white and black ones. Yeah, I know which ones I'm talking about because those are the only 2s that are acceptable to wear. Other than that, and I think those came out in like what, 2014, definitely I think it was. But other than that, those 2s are garbage. Now let's get into the 1s, man. The 1s are the reason why I wore Jordans. You know, the 1s got me into wearing Jordans. They're just an amazing sneaker. It's like the top of the top. Like, everybody want, and they're classics. They're clean. They look good. They look good in any weather. They look good off the box. They look good creased. They look good, feel me, messed up. Like, they look good playing ball. You could walk in them. Like, they got colorways for days. You got the pine greens. You got the breads. You got another bread. You got the royals. You got the Baron ones. Like, you got the shadows. You got the Dior ones that just came out. You got the top 3 ones. Like, You got the black toe ones. There's so many colorways that you could just throw on the sneaker and it looks fire. You cannot go wrong with a pair of ones. My favorite ones are definitely the Baron ones. Those are my, and you know what's crazy? I got a funny story because I lost my Baron ones in Ohio. I was dumb type, but the ones are the best Jordans, hands down, and they age like fine wine. It is 2020, and the Jordan ones, since they came out in the 80s, they're the best Jordans. The first ever and best Jordans, hands down, in my opinion. My top three, I'm giving y'all my top three. This is definitely S rank. So my top three Jordans, right? My top threes have to be the 1s, the 11s, and the 7s. Those are my top three. If y'all want to see more tier videos, just comment down below y'all want to see more and to give me ideas of what y'all want to see. This website is good. This website is great actually. They got so many different categories. They got like sports, anime, look at all these categories. So if y'all want to see me do more of these, spam the comments. Don't forget to like the video. And your boy's out, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Let's get it, gang.
Ain't nothing can slow me down, I'm on my way. Little bitches, you gon' hold me down, I'm here to stay. And that just told me, Rose, we ain't here to play. Feel like I'm losing my mind, running around in a big ass man.